It's Saturday, February 11th, and we've just hiked down to Three Sisters Falls. I did not record any intro. I did not record any of the hike down. I took some pictures, which I'll put in, but it's beautiful. It's a little bit cold, but there's the falls. I'll splice in some video and pictures here. It was pretty chilly at the top. We were worried that it was going to be cold, but once we got down in between the ridges, it calmed right down. So, wonderful day. Not very many people here. I heard it was packed last weekend, so pretty excited. It's just before sunset though, so most people who are here have come and gone. Here's just a little bit of a front-facing path. It's a little bit rocky and steep right here by the falls. It's been a fairly gentle descent to get here. This particular hike is down to the falls and then up on the way back. So we'll definitely climb out post sunset. It'll probably be dark for the last half hour, but totally worth it. Totally awesome. Amazing day. Long dirt road to get here. And that's the path that goes. That's the trail that goes up that way. Here's heading up and out from the falls. It's over there. It's getting quieter as we get further away. It's still a little steep here. The steepest part is closest to the bottom, but it's going to be uphill pretty much the whole way back. Still have enough light though. Look at that. There's my hiking buddies, Shelf and Pacer. Maybe if you're nice, you'll meet them later. There's the Three Sisters. Having a hard time taking all this in. It is incredible. And that this is just, you know, right here in our backyard in San Diego County. Wow. Nighttime. This is a creek. So I think this is the sign to the falls, but it looks like it says fails. I believe that's how you get to Eagle Peak. And then that is the falls. Fails. Back to the car. It's almost exactly 4 miles. Not a particularly long hike, but really amazing. Fox, it's a fox, it's a fox.
Get down the road and then we can pass by you.
He doesn't want us to pass. Hey, buddy.
It's a baby fox.
You're a little one. Oh my gosh. It's not bothered by us.
Not anymore, it's not. No, it's just gonna stop. He says, I'm really tired now, but I'm gonna stay in the middle so you can't pass me.
Hi. Thank you for letting us look. Hey, buddy. Today I'll be making a little jaunt up South Fortuna. Okay, so this might be a little weird. Today is February 14th, 2023. The weather said there was like a 15% chance of rain, which is usually means it's not gonna rain here. So I grabbed my stuff, jump in the car. It starts to rain. I thought, should I go back and get my rain jacket, which I usually don't bring because San Diego. And it just kept raining. I decided to not go back for whatever reason. I wanted to get out here before it got dark. So I was like, I think I've got a little umbrella in my trunk. I did not have a little umbrella in my trunk. I have a giant rainbow umbrella in my trunk. So I'm going to hike with a giant rainbow umbrella today. There aren't too many people here, but maybe we'll make someone smile. So you're not really supposed to hike when the trail is too wet because it rips it up. So right now, it's not too bad. I can feel it like just a little bit sticky on my feet, but obviously earlier today, some folks were really digging in, which isn't great, but hopefully it won't be that big of a deal. So today, I decided to up my weight that I'm carrying, which has been the plan. Grad school has been really, really time consuming. So we went on that hike last weekend to the falls, which was beautiful, but really wasn't that hard of a hike. So I decided to make a little solo excursion here in the afternoon up to the top of Fortuna. I'm carrying 20 pounds. I'm really surprised at how much heavier 20 pounds feels than 15. Of course, I think it's slightly more than that because I'm wearing things that I would usually have in my pack, and you don't really calculate worn weight as part of weight, but I'm still carrying up the hill. So wish me luck. See you in a while. There definitely are not many people out here. I think this will help me get my rain gear dialed in though. I think if I am planning to hike in the rain, I'm really liking the idea of a rain skirt. Like I have pants, so I'm thinking how nice it would be to just be able to like wrap that around and go. I've also been thinking about getting a shade umbrella for when it's hot and sunny. So kind of playing with what it feels like to have an umbrella. This one's pretty big. It's bigger than most would ever consider for hiking, but it's good. Okay, but what the heck? This isn't even on the radar. The radar does not show any rain. And it still says there's only like a small percentage chance of it. It is really pretty though. While I have hiked in the rain before, I have not hiked in the rain before for longer than, an hour with pots, which means things I haven't thought about, like how do I stop and take my salt? My pack is covered right now. I happen to have a tent footprint in my trunk, so I just threw that over my stuff, thinking that would help keep things dry. But now I'm like, it's salt o'clock, and there's nowhere to sit. There aren't trees here. There are some shrubs, some manzanita and things, but I'm gonna need to find a non-muddy place here to fish out my salt and take it here. That will do. Okay, so I've said this to some of my friends, but when I die, I want a bench or multiple benches in a park, in a hiking route with a fantastic overlook. So take note, write that down. Memorial bench. That's the plan. Okay, folks, so my impromptu rain setup, that's ridiculous. That's totally not gonna work. Fortunately, it has mostly stopped raining, and I've shoved my giant umbrella into my pocket, and my ground cloth is trying not to fall off my backpack. It's sort of covering it. But yeah, that whole digging out my salt and water and then restroom break and then umbrella, that's not gonna work. So we're learning something about my preparedness for hiking in the rain. Yay for learning. Additional things that you don't really think about when you hike in San Diego. I was like, oh gosh, we don't have thunderstorms here, do we? I mean, sometimes we do. But then I heard a plane. It was like, scared me for a moment. But no, this is not a thunderstorm. We're just having a little bit of sprinkling. But yes, I'm keeping track of it. Can't complain about this, huh? One thing that I don't actually like about this particular approach is that the way in drops down. So when I go back, I need to climb a pretty steep hill, which is not the best, but it's okay. It's pretty, and we're training. We, meaning me. Appreciate all the Eagle Scout projects. Oof. This is all dammed up from water damage. Locals call this route the Stairway to Heaven. This part's a little steep and rocky. That's the trail. Really, I promise. Right up there. See the sign? Energy has been pretty low the last couple of weeks, which I suppose is a bit predictable, but just kind of yesterday I started feeling a little bit more normal. Although I've been dealing with dizziness. not so much lightheadedness. Lightheadedness is like off and on during the day, but that can usually be remedied by salt and water and food and things like that. But dizziness, like vestibular dizziness, has been very distracting. So. I definitely found the amount of weight that I can really tell when I take it off that makes you feel like you're floating. So that's 20 pounds. The extra weight slowed me down a bit, so I'd usually pace going up and down something like this around 30 minutes per mile. So this is definitely taking a bit longer than that. Woo! Hey, that was fun. Well, this has turned into a little bit of type 2 fun. Trying to descend here, and it started to rain. And so I can't really pop open my umbrella because this is I need my pole. Okay, so that wasn't too bad actually. Yes, it was windy and it started to sprinkle, but it didn't continue to rain and the wind let up quite a bit. So I'm at that place that I just showed. I was up right like there or so when I took that last video. Well, all trails had this at 4.4 miles, but when I got to the top, I was at 2.6 and I'm doing it out and back. So looks like this will be just a little over 5 miles, which is okay. But I thought I'd be able to knock it out in about 2 hours, getting to my car right around sunset. But sunset is right now, and I've got almost 1.5 miles left to go. The train is a little flatter here, so hopefully it'll only take like 40 minutes or so. Depends on how much I can make up on this like relative flat. But it's okay. I mean, I'm prepared. I've got light and food and water and navigation and all the things you're supposed to have when you go out on a hike. I really do think this is the best time of year to hike in San Diego. Wasn't sure if I was going to need my headlamp tonight, but I guess I'm going to need it. Sunset 20 minutes ago. It is 49 degrees. I am just the right amount of warm. I've got regular hiking pants on the bottom with slip long johns. And then on top I've just got a regular, check out this chasm in the ground. Okay, I wasn't really paying attention to this erosion on the way in, but this is deep. Foot per scale. Down the entire middle of the trail. On the top I have a regular short sleeve hiking shirt with my favorite hoodie and this tech mid layer. I only wear my down jacket at the very beginning, so this worked out pretty well. And back to the car. About 5.1 miles.